I want to talk about love today. I want to talk about how love is complicated. Relationships are complicated, but it is an opportunity to discover yourself. And I know the self-love journey begins with you, begins with looking inward. It begins with trying to discover and uncover the things that may be holding you back in your life, or why things have happened in your life and what you can do about them. But I want to look into the idea of discovering yourself through relationships. Because once you hit a point where you have done the work, I mean, the work is never done, but you've done enough work that you feel ready and able to get into a healthy relationship. As I said, the work is never done, because through my own self-discovery journey, I have been able to discover myself with every relationship that I've had. And I've been able to reframe my idea of love. I'm able to reframe my relationship with a relationship, meaning if a relationship ends, it doesn't mean I'm a failure. Because here's the thing. I believe that it's better to love first and foremost than never have loved at all. Because if you sit back scared, if you sit back and not get into a relationship because you're afraid of failing or getting hurt, or you're in a relationship and you're putting up wall after wall because you're afraid of getting hurt, what is that going to do for your relationship? What is that going to do for you? Because the goal of relationships really is being able to discover yourself through the act of relating to another. And so if you never have that experience, you're never going to develop your relationship skills and therefore get into a relationship that is going to feel comfortable, that is going to feel healthy, that is going to be reciprocal, that is going to light up your life in addition to the light that you're already bringing. But if you don't have the courage to take that risk, because yeah, getting into a relationship takes a lot of courage, because especially if you have gone through divorce or a big breakup, like, trust me, it is scary. And it's going to be work. It's going to be work in relationships where it might be a healthy relationship, but you still have your own inner criticisms and inner work that you need to work through as well. But you kind of need a relationship in order to confront those things, because it's never going to come up for you alone, because there's just certain things that happen in relationships that allow you to grow. So really just give yourself the benefit of the doubt that something might work out, and be compassionate toward yourself and understand that, yes, you will have fear, but you can also push through. And I'm not saying push through someone, and keep being with someone who's abusive, or pushing through a relationship that you really, really don't think is going to work out. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that if you know that you want to be with this person, but your fears that you have are unrealistic toward it, push through those. And then on the other side of that, if the relationship doesn't work out, it does not mean you're a failure. Because look at it. you've had that opportunity to learn things about yourself and learn about your intuition and your feelings in your body about people and how to have good communication and what it means to have a healthy relationship. That good relationship can be a stepping stone to an even greater relationship and an even greater relationship with yourself. So if you see that as an opportunity instead of, oh God, I'm alone again, I'm a failure, I'm single, and I can't keep a relationship, don't think about it as that. Think about it as an opportunity to grow. Because again, isn't it better to give your whole self and have that person learn about you and accept you or not or whatever, and you get out of the relationship, whether you or the other person ends it, and then you have regret because you're like, well, maybe things would have been different if I just let go a little bit, or if I let down my guard a bit, or if I didn't, whatever it is that you held back on. And that's not even just your relationship with a partner, but that's your relationship with your family, your friends, your coworkers. Showing up authentically in your whole self is really allowing you not only to fully experience life, but having other people fully experience you. Because if they're not fully experiencing you, they're not truly knowing you. So to round out this video, I want everyone who's watching, and hopefully this resonates with one or two of you, but if you have a fear of getting hurt in a relationship, or you're looking to get into a relationship, but you're really scared to do so, think about the opportunity, because you are going to have shitty relationships. That's a given. You're going to have good relationships. And each one of those, and hopefully the shitty relationships don't continue long, but each one of those good relationships are going to be stepping stones to finding something great. They're going to build your confidence. They're going to build your relationship skills. They're going to give you the courage to keep going in life and taking risks in other places in your life that you need to take risks. So be vulnerable. Allow yourself to love wholeheartedly. No matter how that relationship ends, you are not a failure, because you had the courage to actually get into that relationship and try, and you didn't give up. And if you know you didn't give up, you are not a failure. Because love is something that, if it's worth it, it's worth fighting for. And that's including with yourself. And again, your family, friends, because love in this world is so important. And to be able to show it freely, give it freely, and share ourselves freely is also a form of love. So when you get out there, don't be scared. Have the courage to take risks. Love yourself unconditionally. Love others unconditionally. Be able to see all perspectives. Have compassion for yourself and others. And love wholeheartedly, everyone, because you all deserve unconditional love. And if you haven't noticed, I'm giving you some now. Till the next video.